Hello, guys. Welcome back to part two of History of Horror. I'm your host again, Philip Lee, and this is Neil. We're back. And I asked you before we stopped to take a break, what is the most important thing you need to have for a character?
Gotcha. I think for me, it's got to be a believable character that I can put myself in that situation. Those cartoony characters can't put myself in that situation.
You're not really supposed to because they're bad guys
Right,
to
exactly.
begin with.
So,
But
however, I can put myself in the situation. Maybe I know, like for example, Frankenstein or Dracula. I could be around, or a ghost. I could be in that situation and be around that. And whether or not, do you believe in ghosts? I don't know.
do I
We
look
can
like I'm
talk.
10?
I actually do. I think ghosts do exist. So that's. I think I
What
have.
happens when you go to church?
I know.
Child, you believe it? You're talking to the sixth sense over here. You're the sixth sense. I'm Bruce Willis.
You're going to be haunted now. Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's what I think.
I've been dead the whole time, and it's haunted to me.
So what do you think should be the most important character?
Relatability.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Relatability. I agree with the tropes you said,
Yeah.
but relatability.
Yeah, I could understand that.
When you're watching a character and then something happens that makes you go, oh crap, this character's got the same stuff I got going on in my life.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's a good point.
That's when you grow kind of a connection to the character. You start to really feel for that character, you start to relate, and you start to cheer for him as a result. And I think the problem with a lot of mainstream films today, whether that be in horror or anything else in film, is that a lot of the characters today, I'm just like, I don't see how anybody in their right mind can relate to these characters.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I didn't like Captain Marvel, is because the character. If I had a daughter down the road, I think she'd be blown away by the hours, but as far as being able to relate to the person,
Right.
I don't think so. I think she'd be like, no, but might be able to relate to somebody like Sidney Prescott from Scream,
Yeah.
who is the type of person that you would see in your school.
Yeah.
They can relate to a Sarah Connor, who in the first Terminator is a sci-fi horror film.
Gotcha.
You can relate to her because she's just a girl trying to get by her day.
Yes.
And then one day she finds out something from the future is going to kill her because she's going to give birth to someone that's going to destroy their kind in the future.
Yeah.
Relatability.
That's right. That's a
Can
good
we
point.
get more of that?
Yeah.
Damn it. Ugh.
But I think
yeah.
these types of movies, the cartoony movies,
Yeah.
are made to get the money of those teens. You know, you get them into the movie theater, they're buying a bunch of popcorn and pop and all that stuff, and they're paying for that movie.
Might get some candy too.
Might get some candy.
Yeah.
But those teens are wanting to go watch that. Silence of the Lambs, that's made for adults, if you make sense. That's made something like that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Exactly right. So you're watching
Scream 2.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
Scream is rated R, but again, like we talked about with the film we reviewed, Scream is actually something that could happen because the killers are two students that go to your same high school that are really into horror films and got inspired by them to want to go on a killing spree.
Right.
And by the way, if you're someone who hates Fonzie from Happy Days, he gets killed in the film. So you're going to probably if you think they should have ended Happy Days right after he jumped the shark and got to the point where you got annoyed by him.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy this film, enjoy Scream.
But historically, movies have come around to this. Well, not recently, but found footage films. where they have found cameras and it was what was the name of that?
Paranormal
Yeah.
activity, but before that, the Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project. I thought the Blair Witch Project was excellent. I thought it was excellent until they started putting out other movies like that. I didn't like them anymore. So.
I gave it a shot because I
Yeah.
heard a lot of things about it. Some people hate it, some people love
Yeah.
it. I fell asleep.
Interesting. I had some
I fell
buddies that
asleep
watched
during
it.
the movie.
They didn't like it either, but I liked it. I was engrossed in it because number one, the characters. I could have been inside the tent that those ghosts or whoever were pounding on. I could have been going into a basement of a house looking for friends. You know, I could relate to. I mean, I could identify with that. So that's why I liked it so much. So
I think the 60s was a great time for horror. The 70s goes without question.
right.
That was the golden age of film.
It was.
Period. To begin with, the 80s, the horror genre started getting really crazy with the slashers.
Right. Right.
There were some great films there, but it was mostly slashers
But they made a lot of money.
and sequels.
Made
to
a
them.
lot of money on it.
And then the 90s, we got stuff like Jacob's Ladder.
Yes. Which
we
was
got,
good.
Yes, we got Candyman,
Yes.
Misery,
Yes.
which
yes.
is terrifying because, again,
Right.
that's something that could actually happen.
Exactly right. You
To
can-
any YouTuber could happen
That's
to
right.
them.
And you want it to sometimes to some of those people.
Well, I'm never thinking about that. But
I'll just strap you to a bed and beat your ankle with a sledgehammer. Okay.
but fuck you. But then why after the 90s, the 2000s came along, and I feel horror started to regress.
Yeah. Yeah.
We started going into what's known as the torture porn genre,
Right. Right.
where it was all gore and no real characters, and it was just
Yeah.
stupid.
And it didn't make you
And-
think. There was no
and-
thinking involved.
And no, but then in the 2010s, we started getting a resurgence of good horror films.
Yeah, yeah.
We got The Babadook, which we said,
Excellent.
but then we got It Follows, The
Yes.
Witch,
Yes.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Loved it.
We got Get Out,
Yes.
Hereditary,
Yeah.
The Neon Demon, A Quiet Place,
Yes.
Us.
Yes.
We got Midsummer. Those films got so big to the point where critics were saying Toni Collette deserves an Oscar for Hereditary.
Yeah.
And in my mind, when a genre is getting into that territory where critics are talking about giving stuff like that to a horror film,
Right. Right.
you've grown, you've evolved,
Absolutely.
you've changed, you've improved, you got better. Get better. Continue
Yes,
getting
yes.
better. I love it. I'm eating it up. I'm just like,
Yeah.
please, by all means, keep
Right.
going. Do not regress back to the world of stupid films.
So we're in the 2020s. What do you think's the future of horror movies?
Hopefully, they continue with this trend they've been doing with films that focus more on story and character
Right.
and giving us real scares.
Right.
If there's any kind of God, please give us more good stuff.
Gotcha.
Because I love films. I do. And I will applaud new films when they are good, regardless of genre. But when a film comes out and I can watch it and it's lazy, uninspired, stupid, dumb, filled with characters that you just want to see a giant anvil come and
Yeah.
crash all of them Looney Tune style, then I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I just wasted an hour and a half of my time that I could have spent watching something else
Yes.
or going and getting a drink with you or whatever.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I want better. Now, not every film has to be an Oscar caliber film. I understand that some films, yeah, they can be fun popcorn films like Speed.
Right.
They're
Exactly.
not a horror film, but
Right.
as long as you provide, as long as you make it clever and entertaining with characters that are actually worth watching and caring about,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna get a complaint from me.
Right.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Right.
I'm sure same applies to you.
Absolutely.
But with horror, keep it up. Keep up this trend of doing great stuff. I love it. I've seen a couple genres grow and improve and get better in the past decade, and I want to see that growth
Yeah.
continue.
Absolutely.
Neil, what are your thoughts on all this about the horror genre based on recent ones from recent years you've seen?
Right.
What do you think?
There's some recent ones I've watched. I can't remember the names of them. That's how much I didn't like them.
Well, when I was going
On
down the names, I
yeah.
think you.
You know, some of the ones that I really liked were some that we haven't talked about, like The Ring and The Grudge. I like The Grudge.
Those are from the 2000s.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
those. I wish they would have continued more like that. In the 2020s, what are some new ones that have come out that you like? There's some that are on Netflix. I fast forward. If I fast forward, don't like them. You know, so I mean,
Have you seen Gerald's Game?
I have not.
It's on Netflix. It's based off a Stephen King book.
Gotcha.
Starring the guy that played Captain Pike in the newer Star Trek films from 2009, 2013, 2016. That's an excellent film.
Yeah.
I did not like the It remake.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I thought it was dumb. I know a lot of people love that film, and I haven't seen the original, but
Yeah.
I just thought the new one was
Yeah.
stupid. I didn't care for the kid characters. They made it look a lot like Stranger Things, which
Right,
everyone
right.
loves, and I loved the show too. The first season,
Right, and then it was stupid.
well,
Yeah,
they did
to
the
me.
same story in
Right.
in season
Right.
2, and then season 3 they started going in new territory, but then it went back to
Right.
being stupid. And I was like,
Yeah. Well,
I don't need to watch this anymore.
we are running out of time on the tape
We are.
here, and
And that has been our thoughts on the horror genre. Keep up the good work. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and spread the word. Journey in the film is here. I am Philip Lee. This is Neil. We are back, better than ever,
absolutely.
and we'll be trying to bring you some more content. Stay safe and take care.
Bye bye.